Hello everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So we have progressed quite a bit and our base is looking much better. We've got this nice little power system, it's working out fine. We've managed to get the wall up, so we're keeping all this heat somewhat away from our base. We have found these two hydrogen vents and the natural gas vent. Eventually this will be a powerhouse of electricity generation. Yeah, things are going fairly well. And I'm thinking the next thing I want to do to expand is temperature control. So we've been just kind of relying on our initial base to stay cool. We cordoned this off, but this area down here, our power plant, is getting hot. And in general, I just kind of want to make sure that we're not totally screwing up our temperatures. So I'm imagining eventually, like long term, we're going to have a couple steam engines. I'm going to put one in this area, which I'm going to use for temperature control of our base and also metal refining. Like I'm thinking maybe I could have a little metal refining area. I'm not quite sure where. Maybe down here, maybe over here, and then it'll use a steam engine over here for cooling down the whatever we put through our metal refineries. We do have this steam vent here, so we don't want to cut off our options to that. So maybe down here would be better. Yeah, it's already hot down there, but then we can also just run a nice little cooling loop through our base. It'll work fine. Then we'll have a second one over here just to start generating power. And this will eventually, along with these three vents, just be sufficient to power our entire base. All this heat down here, and eventually we can uncover these volcanoes again, and we'll just have a ridiculous amount of heat down here. It'll be perfect. Anyway, we are still looking around. We're trying to explore a few places. I'll get to that eventually. The main thing I have a problem right now is I don't have a lot of metal. I keep on telling them to make steel. We got this little temporary refinery going, even though it's causing some issues with power overloading. I probably should replace that. We'll deal with that some other time. Let's go ahead and just drop this all the way down, and we'll build some more scaffolding in various parts. So where would I put it? Right like that would be fine. Then we can start knocking these out. Yeah, they can't get to these because we put this here. You can get rid of that one and get rid of this one, just so we can get to this side of the room. Here, go fast. Yeah, I am thinking maybe down here might be a better place for our furnaces, our smelters. Then we can do some sort of power thing, some sort of oxygen thing over here, maybe. I'm gonna need to break down into an oil place anyway, because I'm gonna want to use that for cooling. Anyway, we're gonna need a new place to dump down our polluted water. Right now it's just going there. I could just drop it in here. That might be fine. We'd be perhaps polluting this with food poisoning, but that's okay. Better food poisoning than slime lung. So cancel this. Don't do that anymore. And honestly, I think we can just get rid of this little water lock entirely. let me think. Right now I've got this here. Do I really want this all here? Probably not. Let's just go ahead and extend this over, and then we can just get rid of this entire bit. Right. Well, we'll leave a little bit right here at the door. Let's make sure that they get the ladders in, so no one gets trapped over here. We got up to 800 steel. That is enough. But let's go ahead and keep on building this out a little bit. I could do this really far apart, but then the scaffolding over there. You're stuck, aren't you? You can't see. No, you're just idle. But you might be stuck. Can you get back up here? Nah, you're stuck. Because of this. So high priority that. In fact, make it out of sedimentary rock so that you can do it yourself. He won't starve. He won't. Well, he will starve. He won't. Is someone else coming for it? No. You got sedimentary rock right there, man. Ashkan can't build. Okay, Ashkan, I'm gonna let you build real quick, just for a moment. He can breathe, though, that's what I was saying. Just to get yourself out of there. Look at this, it says 5x2 on it. Like, why would that linger? Huh. Maybe, I don't know. It's weird. Up to 900. I'm just trying to get enough so I can make a bunch of radiant pipes and that kind of thing. This is a little awkwardly placed, I have to admit, but we can use it for the steam pump. We'll just pump all that water out. How are things going otherwise? You're glum, but you're not cramped, so that's fine. This is at 7. This is now at 15. We still haven't hooked these up. We probably should start building our food over there. But again, we'd have to need more metal to get it over there, so I'm not going to yet. We probably should... We're out of water, it seems. Like, we got water right here. And we can make more water from there. Sure, let's bring some of this water up. So we've got a pipe right here like this. We'll just bring it over here. Hopefully this is just temporary. We don't really want it to be like this the entire time. But whatevs. That will help fill this up a little bit. We were doing the same thing over here until disaster happened. Here, let's up priority this a bit so we can see it happen. Is that connected to a power line? No, not at the moment. How do I want to make that happen? We could put another thing right here and then split the circuit in half. That might be pretty good. So put another transformer right there. Get rid of this wire. And then get rid of this wire. No, get rid of these wires. And then we'll just run this straight down. And then that can go through. And then, yeah, that'll work. So disconnect that like that. Get rid of those two. And then we need this to come this way. Like that. And the whole thing went purple for some reason. Anyway. We'll need this. Just to connect straight through. Or can it not? There. And that's a priority at all. Make it happen. Then we can run this off of this side when we need to. I like when there's like a bubble of water on top of some random land. This can all go away. You getting some lettuce? Nisbet, what's the deal? Trying to harvest some stuff? New dupes. Wouldn't mind a full-time builder. I kind of want you to be a suit-wearing builder. We'll go for auto. And let's set you up first of all. So Otto, you are a builder. And by the way, we have some other people. Hassan, we can move you towards operating. Trabaldo, more digging. Gossman, you're at 12. I don't want to move anyone over like 12, 13 until we get some nicer surrounds for them. I mean, some of them can handle it sometimes when there's like barbecue around. But just on omelets, we need to wait. I didn't do your priorities. So Otto, you are going to be number 1 at building. Just focus on the building. And then you can help out with the operating as needed. And then you'll supply, dig, not dig. You'll help with supplying and storing as needed. Alright. Is this going yet? No, it still needs to be made. They might need some ladders to get up here. I think they can make it over that. This is still good temperature. Yeah, it's fine. So I do have some suits out. I could go ahead. And, oh, damage overheated. I know they're already broken. Can they just go away? So they stop showing up as a broken building. Okay, I already said disable auto repair. This little vacillator spawned in right next to a volcano. Poor decisions there. We do have this gold volcano that we need to deal with at some point, but until we have better temperature control, it's not much point to it. We'll have to, well, maybe piggyback off our base temperature control to make that happen. Up to 1,300 steel. That's perfect. How are we going to get to that? We're going to need to build a bit more scaffolding. No power. Oh, because this isn't built yet. Build that, please. All this stuff. It's high priority. And we can go ahead and do an auto sweeper now, can't we? But it would need to be out of steel. It doesn't really need to be steel down here, so no. We'll wait till we have other metal. I know, circuit overloaded. I will go ahead and replace it with conductive wire. Out of gold. No, we have a bit of iron. So we wasted a bit of our steel on it. But, oh well, what can you do? It'll all come back once we disassemble it. So how much refined, what's it, do we have? Refined carbon? 4 tons? That's fine. We'll leave that alone for now. It only uses, what? 20 kilograms? Yeah, that'll last a while. Need more lime. Let's see if we have anything more to crush over here. We can start crushing fossil. We only have a little bit of it. We could get more though. To start, not the rust. Where is it? There's some in here, but I thought we had some accessible to us. I don't recall. Alright, this is going again. Good. And then we were gonna just... Well, we don't actually need to do anything with this yet, so forget that. But we're sucking the water out of here. And using it. This will back up in a moment. And now it'll start filling this up again. Perfect! And stop letting this off gas. That volcano looks like a really strange color in the nighttime lighting. Here, let's get this main trunk built fast. Ashkan, you having trouble? How are we doing on food? It's going down a little bit. We're not producing as much food as we need. Yeah, I feel like we're not seeing as many extra pips as we used to. Maybe they all hit like their elderly rate at about the same time. We do have lots of extra Drekos just kind of wandering around. That'd be some good food at some point, perhaps. But I'm not going to worry about it. When it starts getting down to like 20, then I'll start worrying. Come on, guys. There we go. No more overheating. Or, what? Circuit overloading. In a way, I don't really need to get rid of the scaffolding. I could just leave it up until we decide what building to make. But I prefer it that way. Circuit overload. Way up here now. Yeah, we do still have regular wires in this section, in this segment. Oh well, I'm not changing it. New skills? No, not among the people who can take them. I should clear this all out, like this entire area. Give us some room to build whatever we want. Alright, down here. Where's the next ladder go? It's already there. I just never designated. And then they can run along the ground. All this can go. We'll just take it right down to the bedrock. And then cut through. And oh, we have another oil reservoir down there too. And there's one up here too, right? So that's something we can do with our excess water. How hot is this area? It's a cold biome down here. Interesting. Okay. I don't think the map is cold. I think the map does have like a heated core. It's a cold area full of mafic rock. How bizarre. Made a mess. Nisbet. Well, there were worse places, but what's the deal? Our bathrooms are not... Okay, fair enough. Let's up priority the bathrooms. I forgot to do that. So our tidying people will deal with that. Here, you're dead. It's such a trivial amount of oil. Like, I was thinking that we get tons and tons of oil. I didn't even think we wanted oil. I just wanted them to get rid of the CO2. And they're just doing a crappy job of it. More circuit overloaded. Over here, this time. That's not even on. There, let's get rid of that. Well, no. You can... Never mind. Leave it alone. But I don't know why this is getting overloaded over there. It's not even on. Nah. Printables! I don't want another person right now. I'm just gonna take the joyous seed. Not until I feel more confident in our food. We never said to dig this. Alright, this 5x2 is going to be stuck there forever. I think I was digging an area, or designating an area to be dug, while, what am I saying? While the thing was auto-saving, and that's why it's stuck there. Now, well. Looks good. I think we can get rid of these. They've served their purpose. Let's build a couple tiles. there. Alright, probably we can start thinking about how this is gonna look. And how much room do I want to leave between what I'm building now and this steam vent? It can be pretty close. It's not a big deal. So we're gonna want a steam turbine made out of steel and plastic, and it's gonna end up like here-ish. And we'll put regular tiles below that, and I think we're not gonna do like a heat exchange area with like oil or whatever. We're just gonna go ahead and have the main chamber be water, because this is gonna be fairly low temperatures. So we'll have an insulated tile area like this. And it'll need to be open enough so we can build a door, but we can close it out later. Let's see. What am I looking for? A door. So put a door there. And it's going to need an Aquatuner. Out of steel, which we don't have enough steel for. So here, make this all very low priority. Don't do any of it yet. I'm still just planning it. We'll wait for more steel. Make this slightly higher priority. We can just extend this down all the way. Let's make some more gold over here. Just so we can make, like, automation parts or whatever. Ashkan has a new skill. We can move you towards farming? No, let's move you towards carrying, so you can get your exosuit training first. Oh, look at this. The algae is melting. It's so hot in there. They might have trouble with this. I'll have to do them one by one, going out from the edge. Because they can't stand here and get it. Otto, you're so gross. You're hacking up slime lung all over the place. Now these guys are cramped. I'm gonna go ahead and kill a regular Drekka. It's the eggs that are the problem. Here, I should make this be able to accept Drekkos. It wasn't before. That's the issue. Okay. I forgot about this little thing we had that was just trying to make some hydrogen. Eventually it'll make suits, so we can come down here and research these things. But we don't have the metal for it yet. Alright, then we can get rid of all this. Well, not yet. Not till we make this. All this polluted oxygen get into our base. Won't get past here, but I just don't like having it in the base. It seems untidy to me. Up to 13. Is that enough for the Aquatuner? Or was it not counting this already? No, that's good. There we go. So we'll put an Aquatuner right there. We're gonna need to suck the power out of the atmosphere out of this. So we'll put a mini one. It doesn't need to go fast. It's a small area. Well, if we do that, then we're never going to be able to get in. Like, how do I want to do this? Do I really need like a little gas slug for just this thing? I kind of don't want to bother. No. We'll put it in, and then we'll just let it sit there forever. Like, what's its auto heat at 75? So it's gonna melt pretty fast. Or we could put just a regular one in out of gold amalgam or steel. Nah, that's always the frustration with the game, where you're trying to get vacuums in places, but then you leave things. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We could put one of these here, and then we could get in through the corner and deconstruct it. We won't be able to get the metal out, but we can at least deconstruct the thing so it doesn't break all the time. Okay, that'll work. Okay. Build a gas pump, just a regular gas pump. Right there. Unfortunate that the pipe is on this side. Can I reverse it? No. Now we're stuck with it. And we'll just run it outside. And run some power in. And this will need power also. We've got this right there, but still. Just put that out there for now. And I'm imagining two sets of cooling things coming into here. I'm imagining a water loop, which we'll use for cooling our base down up here, and then we'll have like an oil loop or something, maybe a polluted water loop, which we can use for ideally oil, which we'll use for metal refining down below. So let's plan that out. Well, let's make sure to put some temp shift plates, because I always forget. Temp shift plates out of gold. They need 800. 800 gold, that's a lot. What about this gold amalgam? It's thermally reactive. Gold itself is high thermal conductivity, which is kind of what we're looking for. Maybe I'll just use iron ore instead. Nah, it doesn't really help. Nah, we should really get some gold. Okay, get gold. You know, in a way, I could just grab some gold from here. It's okay that it's hot. That's kind of the point. Do I want to do that? Not really. Greater starvation. Are we that? Yeah, these are empty. Here, make these higher priority. Just so we actually get that fed. New printables. More hatchling eggs. I'm going to take the algae. More overheated buildings. Okay. We got this research done. Finally. Okay, what was I doing? I was looking for some gold for temp shift plates. Right. Make some gold, please. They are. It's just not happening. This is mostly done. We could start clearing out this area too. And I probably should at least get the nearby areas. Nah, I should just get the entire thing. What am I doing? Irksome, but I think that'll do. Might as well just go all the way across. Now, where was that? Someone was scalding. Don't know. Aha! Right here? So yes, we got it above 100. So now it's too hot to make metal for us. Here, disable this building. Clean it up. Clean it all up. Did I leave some slime there? My goodness. What a disaster. They ran completely out of building tasks, so they're down to doing level 1 stuff. Alright. Not enough oil. Why is Otto so slow all the time? It feels like... I mean, he's got slime lung, but I remember in the last game he was really slow too. Oh well. Alright. Let's start working on this again. Do we have enough gold? We got a small amount. So we need, for the pipes, some radiant liquid pipes. So we're gonna have insulated pipes going through here. This is just this is dropping off and getting cooler air. I'm sorry, cooler water. This will be how we cool down our water to 20 degrees, and that we'll use that to cool down the rest of the base. What am I saying? The furnaces, the smelters, will have a loop like this that will just drop heat off into this area. What was that? What the hell? Game. And now I can't even cancel it. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Never mind. Nah. Alright. And this will just go right through here into this wall. And we'll run a pipe up from down here where we have our smelters, and it will just drop heat off into this water, which we're gonna make here. It's gonna be already pretty hot, but I think it'll be okay. I hadn't thought about that. This is mostly gonna be steam here. I think we will need to do some sort of a transform then. So we'll have to... We'll build... So we could put one airflow tile here so that we can vacuum both chambers. Aquatuner right here in oil or something. And then a heat exchange using metal. Into a room right here where we have water. I think that'll work. And so this is going to be running through the relatively... Because I want these pipes to be running through water so they cool down. Or through liquid, I suppose. Okay, that's the plan. It makes this a little more complicated. Do I want to move it then? Because we're going to want to have to deconstruct it. Yeah, let's move this. We'll put it... not liquid pump. We'll put a gas pump right here. Alright. We're going to need to get water into both of these chambers. So we'll need a liquid vent. I guess I can put that here. That'll work. And then one right here. And we're going to be getting this through the corner right there. That's the idea. So we'll need to make a little spot right there so they can get at it. Alright. Then this goes up like this. This will be water. And we'll wait to close it off. But it'll be fine. And then up here will be our steam turbine. Which I don't have enough metal for now that I built these walls. Here, turn this back on. Like this should be cool enough to let us run a few more times. We just need it to not mess up. Alright, while that's going, how are things progressing here? We should extend this all the way down. Alright. Actually, no. Let's put a deodorizer right there. And right there. And right there. Alright. Stay focused, Michael. We need to get this done. Do we have enough steel yet? Need 800. Otto, what are you doing? Are you actually stuck? You don't have a bed. No, you do. You should have a bed. You couldn't get back to it some night, maybe? Otto, can you get here? You can get here. Yeah. You're just being lazy. Get up there. Another building is broken, not one of these. This one. Yeah. Why are we having so much trouble with this? Which is it that's broken? It's a pipe. Because it's turning this to steam in the middle of it. I would have thought that, I mean, it's going from 44 to 70. Why are we getting some water in the hundreds? I don't get it. Yeah. It's because it probably had some before, and now it has to shed it. Because this is definitely cool enough. We must have just pulled in our own exhaust at some point. For whatever reason. Okay, let's see. Now we can build the steam turbine itself right there. We got our radiant loop here, which will drop stuff off. We're gonna need to get some oil. There's not like a lot of oil around here. But we can collapse all these into one thing and then suck it out. And then eventually we can just use the reservoir. We'd be mixing a lot if we just dug down from here. Maybe... Nah, it doesn't matter. Here, can you mop any of this? A little bit. Let's go ahead and build a wall. Right like this. Before we go down. You gotta build the wall first. Where's my wall? Otto's not quite making it. Frankie's coming for it. At some point. Now Otto's coming for it. Frankie was just delivering. And then Otto decided to leave. And get some air. There we go. Perfect. Now we can get rid of all this. At fairly high priority, please. Are you stuck? No, you're fine. Here, but don't go through this door anymore. We should be able to go all around like this. Like this doesn't even need to be here anymore. And looks like we're having oxygen troubles again. Oh well. Maybe turn this back on. Like, these can't even grow anymore because it's too hot down here. Alright, I need to keep on paying attention. So, we were clearing this out. Guys, come on, clear it out. Then we'll go get some oil. We'll throw it all in here, but we need to build these things first, so let's just extend this a little bit, and we'll go ahead and put it back to priority 6, so that they actually get to it. We'll need a vent right here, just to drop out the insides of these two. This will need a pipe just going back to like this. That could actually use the same one, right? Yeah, that'd be perfect. And we'll just grab some of this water over here and just run it right in. Alright. They're gonna need that spot to be there at first, and then we'll take it out after we're done clearing out this room. Alright. We haven't actually hooked up the power to this, right? No, we just kind of said it'll happen in the future at some point. So this wire can come over here to this one. Make that happen. And to get power into here, it's not an obvious way. We're gonna need both of these to be nice and powered up. And this, let's see, what is the Aquatuner? It needs... It needs 1.2K. Yeah, so quite a bit of power. We should run a large thing over here from where? So we have this over here. We could put a large power transformer like right here, perhaps. So maybe we don't want to have this on that same circuit. So never mind, cancel that. And did we use regular wiring for that? And it's already built in there? That's unfortunate. I think we're gonna have to go in and replace that with conductive. Open the door. Oh, they already can go in, apparently. They're just not bothering in a while. Well, now they have a reason to. We are going to have to keep the actual turbine itself nice and cool. We can do that out of the stuff going through the Aquatuner. Which, I might just want to do as polluted water instead of actual clean water. Or oil, if we can get oil in there. But it seems like we don't have enough oil. Yeah. Here, get all this done, please. I want to see what this is all about. Like, we got ethanol, liquid ethanol down there. These guys are probably feeling cramped. Yeah, overcrowded. That's fine. Aquatuner's up. Perfect. I could get rid of this whole section. Like I've been lazy, leaving our main biome not emptied out. And that natural gas geyser is dormant. It's very tempting to go and get that. Yeah, this will scald you. You need to get this fast. Here, mop it all up. Mop it up. Did I ever say to start pouring? No, I didn't. I wonder if we have polluted water all over the place because I haven't been telling them to drop it in here. This isn't gonna work, is it? Maybe they can. Maybe they can hop along the bottom. I'm not sure. We'll see. So this little bit of abyssalite is actually quite hot. Like most of the abyssalites, it's got like a nice variant across it, where it's 34 degrees here and then 16,000 right, 1600 right there. But this one is just sitting right out here at 244. It's like it's almost conducting. I don't know. Leave it alone. Don't worry about it. Guys, get this nicely done, please, so I can stop worrying about it. New printables. 3 decent looking people. Like, that's very tempting. Digging, suit wearing, tidying. They're like, I'm gonna grab it. Bubbles, welcome to the team. I think we need to add more seats down here. Like, how many is this? 12. So yeah, we need to add a couple more, one more seat. And skills, we'll make Otto gets his extra construction. Bubbles, I'm going to move you as a tidying person first, but eventually you'll get your exosuit. And in terms of priorities, Bubbles, you're all about the tidying. And then you're going to help out occasionally with storing and supplying. Alright. Good, they got that. Now I can tell them not to come in here anymore. It kind of feels like we're at a point where nothing's happening again. Like we used to, for a while, like things were going real snap, 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 always getting done soon after I told them to do it. But it feels like we've maybe regressed a bit. I wonder why. Maybe we have someone running over here now and then. Here, cancel that. Didn't even see the Paku. looking to see what's on this part of the world. Alright. They did get distracted a bit as we told them to dig all this out. But that's no excuse. They should dig it out because I told them to dig it out. Look at all this polluted oxygen. It looks so breathable, but no bad idea. Interesting. We need someone else busy with life support. So, Bubbles, you're also a life support person. In fact, that's your first priority, life support. I was thinking that these were, you know, not needed anymore because they weren't going, but no, they just don't have sand. Like, maybe we don't even have... Now, we got tons of sand. Our dupes are just being lazy. It is hot in here. It's up to 70 degrees. But then right here, there's a cold biome. That's so weird. Oh, that's two. I thought, for some reason, I kept on thinking that this one was that one. We just got double cool steam vents. We're just gonna take all this water, run it right into that oil reservoir, infinite oil. And we do still have some water coming from somewhere when it spills off of there. Why is this not happening? It's all level 6. It should be going faster than it is. There. Now it'll go faster, because I'll know which ones to start with. I think I will tell them to make more gold over here. I was gonna make temp shift plates, that was the thing. And you know what? I just don't think we have the gold to spend on that. They're really expensive. I'm gonna go ahead and just use some gold amalgam. Maybe one right here too. Yeah, and these two aren't really needed, probably. Oops. We still need that vent. The pipe. Yeah, I'm never quite sure how that works. Why is it pull? I guess because it sits around and it heats up to this machine while sitting inside of it. I guess, maybe? It shouldn't break so much. Like, as long as this water is low, it should not break. Nobody is that hurt. Why are we having power problems? What? Insufficient resources. What? Are people just not delivering the lumber? Oh, okay. Well, that can be fixed. Let's just build a little auto sweeper like we were trying to do. Not out of steel. Out of lead. Lead? Where did I get lead? High thermal conductivity, thermally reactive. Potentially an issue doing that. Let's try it. Well, that's gonna overheat like immediately. That's no good. We need to build it out of steel. But we can't have power giving us problems. We need to actually make this workable. And plug it in. It's already on a line. Let's see. It won't be overpowered either. Good. So we got all this lumber here. We just need it delivered correctly. That's so noisy. So noisy. Yeah, see? Even in the insulated pipe, this is slowly heating up because we're not using this fast enough. And once it gets up to like 60, then it'll run through the machine and it will burst pipes. Oh well. Insufficient O2, I thought we fixed it. We don't have this plugged in anymore. Get that plugged in, please. Not with steel. With lead. Super high priority. Where are we getting the lead anyway? Are we having to run all the way down here for it? Yeah. Okay, and open this area up a little bit, let the oil flow. Well, it doesn't seem to want to flow. It sticks around. Anyway. We can just empty this entire place. That might be for the best. How's this going? Okay, it's not moving very much. They built this ladder since last time we looked, I think. Yeah, we're still having power problems. Get this done. It's level 9. Nisbet, we need to make Nisbet a builder. A medium priority builder. Just so she'll get to it in time. Come on, Nisbet. There you go. Nisbet? What are you doing? Oh, you're running on a wheel. There we go. Is it really that hot down here that you're scalding? Eh. Ashkan, let's give you a bed. Don't just stand there. Oof. Frankie. Okay. Dupes. They stand in the middle of the fire to catch their breath. So cleaning this biome out, it's not going to be that easy. New printables. Some oxyfern seeds we're not going to use. Alright, let's think about this. We can build a little way this way, then get rid of these. And then we can build a little suit dock. Out of lead. Actually, this is pretty cool. All this lead we can use everywhere. It's not that important to Okay, maybe we need to pull some lead out first. Make a little storage thing right here. High priority. Yeah, this lead's pretty awesome. We can just, you know, use it for anything needing metal that doesn't need to worry about temperatures. Let's build all the pipes out of it. All that lead pipe. Lead piping. Whatever. Okay, these are finally going. And that still needs filtration. Hey, that was fast. Okay, get all of the... Where's the lead? It's not metal ore, it's refined metal. Pull up a bunch of lead. So they're not gonna do it until I say sweep. So... But I don't want to have to sweep up all the rock. It's fine. Really? This is so hot that you're actually getting scalded or near scalded from being next to it? That's quite a thing. We did get some water on here. That's going to be annoying to deal with. Oh well. I don't know why they're not getting to this ever. I mean, it's a high priority thing. It just never... Oh, it probably requires mechatronics. Yeah, it's skill required operation, so no one was getting to it because they need electrical engineering. Fair enough. Maybe I should give Nisbet some construction talent. Because she seems to, since she's our mechatronics engineer, you'd be better for that, because you're gonna already want to be a builder. And you have electrical engineering. So Travaldo could be doing that. What should I do with you? Move you through carrying, I guess. Nisbet. Digging? No. I'll give you a building, sure. Good. Now the oil is actually flowing a bit. And we're starting to make our oxygen a little better from these. Although apparently we're out of algae. Or maybe we're just not life supporting enough. Where's my organics? We got plenty of algae. We're just not life supporting hard enough. Errands. Bubbles. Bubbles and meat. That's your main job. I don't know why these aren't getting made. They've been around forever. They just don't seem to have any progress. There we go. We're actually building some of the piping. Perfect. I mean, it's a long ways to go, but baby steps. Look at that, 16,000 lead. That's perfect. Everywhere we just want to run like a power line, that will be a great way of recovering some of the more important metal that we've used. So like this was all of iron, I think. Just replace it all with lead. Oh, did that not work? No, it didn't work. I have to actually deconstruct it. Oh, I'm too lazy to do that. Our food is going down. That is a concern. But is it just because we're not getting it put away? I got a raw egg on the ground here. High priority this. Curiously, it only seems like when we walk this way that we end up having trouble with temperatures. And this abyssite doesn't even go all the way. I was thinking that was abyssite, but no, that's coal. Well, I suppose it's less important to put a suit thing in there. We'll need it eventually, sure. But I want this done. This is taking forever. There, I priority all this. So we can start using it for stuff. This was done. Okay, and it's connected. Okay, so how are we gonna wind this over? Like that, I guess. Like, we're gonna want this line to get to that, so that we can get the power that's generates into the rest of our system. And we're gonna want to bring how are we gonna do this? I guess we could bring a plate right here and run it down this way. I kind of like that. So let's get rid of that conductive wire. Pardon the noise. We'll replace it with a bridge. Get rid of this tile, or rather replace the tile with a joint plate. Replace this tile with a joint plate. We'll probably need some scaffolding right there. And then we'll run a heavy watt wire to there and over. I'm not sure exactly where this is going to go, but for now, this is fine. Oops. There. That used up so much of my aluminum ore. Don't suppose you can mop any of that up? Some of the water down there. You were trying. I don't know why they're complaining. We're giving them all this polluted oxygen to breathe. Like, only 4 of them have slime lung right now. All that lead. That's perfect. Here, get this all done, please. Especially that bridge. New printables, hatches. We're up to 19 in here. Actually, we don't really need all the coal we're getting. We're just getting tons and tons and tons of coal. I could just kill a bunch of them, get a bunch of meat. It can wait. I'll wait till we're a bit more desperate on food. I hear something down here. There's another vent or something. Maybe. Like, this place is a mess. This is embarrassing. I should put more deodorizers like everywhere. We're like living in polluted oxygen. Yeah, it's the diamond that's giving the issue. Frankie, you need to get out of there. Ashkan, that's not a good place to stand. Here. I guess I could have built this out of diamond instead of steel. The little window right there. But this is almost ready to go. Look at that. Looks very nice now. Let's see. So I have a means for water to enter. And I guess I should be happy it's not going yet, because I didn't have any way of preventing it if it did. Okay, we got this loop. That's going to be a cooling loop. We got this. It's going to be a cooling loop of water. So oil, or maybe polluted water or something. Right there. This will be water. I guess it could be polluted water too. I mean, there's no reason. We're going to turn it to steam, so it doesn't matter. I think we can close this off. Might want to sweep this up just to make it a little prettier inside. Here, don't build that. Then we can get this gas pump on and start pumping this back down to a vacuum. If they ever get to it. I'm giving them too many things to do. That's why they're not getting stuff done as quickly as I want them to be. This seems to be nice and working. Although, is this out of lumber? Yeah, it looks like you can't deliver lumber to this one. That's a shame. Well, make this a high priority for someone else to. And what we should do is we should put this like on a timer. Let's go ahead and do the automation. So this will only turn on every now and then. No, that's fine. You can build out of that. Because look at this, it's just constantly going. It's just burning power. Come on, guys. I put it at a very high priority. There we go. Now someone has to come and build it. There we go. Okay. And we're going to say that it can be on. It can be on for 5% of the day. And then it's going to be active. Alright, now. It's going to be active for 5% of the day. Starting in the morning. Sure. Otherwise, it just does not need to be on. Why do we have some lettuce right here? That's weird. I guess we don't have any storage for it. What was this supposed to be? This is supposed to be the omelets, right? Do we not have? Are we not? We should have a ton of omelets. Like, all the time. Like, all the time. Are these not making eggs anymore? No, they are. Let me make this high priority, just in case that's an issue. And go ahead and crack some shine nymph eggs. Someone gonna get to this? I shouldn't complain. They did get all those temp shift plates finally in. Yeah, I think we need to give Frankie a bed. You got the wrong one. You sucked up the oil. I wanted you to suck up the water. Oh well. So I still haven't connected those yet. I haven't worked out a plan. We could just put a, and it will need to be at large. I was going to use this to power it, but if we have this right next to it, it seems almost wasteful. Nah, I don't care. Let's just go ahead and run it along. Do it up and over. And from there, around like this. We'll need to build some scaffolding. Well, no, they can do it from inside. We haven't closed it off yet. This wire is how we'll eventually turn it on. We are going to want to turn off this water, but I guess we can just deconstruct a pipe or something to make that happen. Nope. Oh, poor Ashkan. He was just cutting away and someone came down and dropped a whole bunch of oil on him. Poor man. I don't know why they're getting sore back so much. Ashkan, why don't you go to bed? It's like they're not being able to get back up to the barracks in time. You know, that is a thought. Do we have a lot of plastic by now? We've got 3,000, 3 tons. We could make plastic ladders. No, we can't. We haven't unlocked them yet. Make this area a bit more livable. Where are my plastic ladders? I don't know. I would have thought they'd be like right here. Oh, there it is. I was thinking that was a bed or something. No. There we go. I think this is ready to be locked. Or no, it's apparently that's not plugged in yet. Because we moved it. Now it's in the wrong spot. So we have to run an oil line into there also. I need to get a pipe coming out for that. I'm looking for when I can close this door and just like never open it up again. And this isn't a lot of oil. Where is the oil producer thing? Is it a station? No. Oil well. There it is. It needs clean water. The overheat temperature is enormous. I think we can use lead for this. It needs a little bit of power. Oh, Frankie, you're stuck. How'd that happen? Here, just get rid of those and you'll be fine. Hey, skill up. Congrats. How's this going? Is it all done? I think so. I think that's all the things we'll need to be inside there for. We have water into here, oil into here, power, air leaving. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and... Oops. Help! A black hole ate my game. Oh my god. Huh. I've never seen this before. Okay. Well, I guess this is going to be where we stop. We'll continue building our little steam engine next time. Our steam turbine. Thank you everyone for watching. Until next time.